Hello everybody, today we are going to look at histograms. So, a histogram is a bar graph. The height of a bar graph represents the frequency of the values in the intervals. So, here we got a bar graph. Here's our frequency is between 0 and 5. We have our number of CDs, okay? So, 0 to 9, 10 to 19, 20 to 29, 30 to 39. You guys don't know what CDs are anymore, but some people still own them. So apparently there's 4 people who have between 0 and 9. There's 3 people that have between 10 and 19. There's 1 person that has between 20 and 29. And there's 2 people that have between 30 and 39. Okay, so that's how you read a bar graph. Okay, so the frequency table shows the number of laps that people in a swimming class completed today. Display the data on a histogram. So the first thing we would need to do is create a histogram, which I just happen to have one right here. Okay, so this is frequency, this is number of laps. So here's what we would do is there are 11 between 1 and 3. So we're going to go between 1 and 3. We're going to go up here to 11 like this. Okay, and then there's 4 between 4 and 6. So we would go right here. That's a little wide on that one, so let's kind of... Oops. Okay, and then there's 0 between 7 and 9, so we're going to leave a blank space here. There's 3 between 10 and 12. That would go like this. And then there's 6 between 13 and 15. So we would go to 6 like this. Okay. My bars are a little uneven there. They should be nice and even. So we'll kind of clean that up a little bit. That's a little better. Probably clean this one up a bit too. There, that looks a little bit better. So there's my bar graph, otherwise known as a histogram. Okay, so a histogram shows the winning speeds at Daytona 500. Which interval contains the most data values? Well, here's my intervals down here on the bottom. The tallest one is 150 to 159, so that's what we would... 150 to 159 has the most values. How many of the winning speeds are less than 140 miles an hour? So that would be these 2 columns right here. So it looks like there's 1 right here. Looks like there's 4 right there. So we would say that there was 5 that were less than 140 miles an hour. How many of the winning speeds are at least 160 miles an hour? So that would be these 2 bars right here. So it looks like there's 7 in this column. And I don't know, it looks like there's maybe 5 in that column. So 7 and 5, that'd be 12. So we'll say there's 5 and there's 7. Oops, that color doesn't really look great right there. Let's do something a little brighter. There's 5, there's 7. This would be 19. This would be 14. This would be 4, and this would be 1. Color doesn't show up really much better either. Okay, so there we go. The data displays show how many push-ups students in a class completed for a physical fitness test. Which data display can you use to find how many students are in the class? Explain. Okay, so these give percents, but it doesn't tell me how many there are. This one will tell me how many there are, though. So I can look at this column right here and say, well, there's 3 here. There's 5 here. There's 10 in this column. There's 6 in this column. And there's 1 in this column. So if I want to know how many students are in the class, I would just add these numbers up. So that would be 8, 18, 24. There's 25 students. Okay, so 25 students and I just add up however many, what the frequency is, or in this case the frequency is the number of students. I add up the number in each column, and that tells me the total number of students. Okay, which statement cannot, ooh, that's a terrible color. Which statement cannot be made using the data displays above? So it says 12% of the class completed less than 10 push-ups. Okay, so if I look over here, less than 10, that would be this group right here, and that's definitely 12%. And you got to be careful because it says cannot, so this is not going to be the answer, because this definitely, we can tell that. Okay, let's go on to B. 5 students completed at least 10 and at most 19. So I can't get that off of this one, but I could get that off of this one. That's certainly true. So this one's definitely out. At least one student completed more than 39 push-ups. Well, we definitely have that right here. We definitely can show that right here, that there's more than 40 or 39 push-ups done, so that's out. 29% of the class completed 30 or more push-ups. Okay, so 30 or more. So that would be 24% right there, and 4% right there. That's 28%. So this is not correct. That's the answer to this question. Okay. You're going to get to do problems 1 through 23 odd, and I will see you guys in class. Have a great evening.